Oh my God. I mean, look at this. You won't get better soil than this. Good Manchester soil. Look at Irish potatoes. We don't need to import. We just need to support local farmers, control prices, so that farmers know when they plant what return they're going to get. Because one thing for sure, Jamaica's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. It's very expensive. Everything is expensive. But what we do have is land. Land for days. Beautiful sunshine. This is a Manchester, my favourite parish, where you are going to get the perfect conditions to grow easily. Not easily, it's hard work. Farming is hard work. Hard work. The little that I do, it's hard, but you get beautiful crop, beautiful views. And what you definitely do get, hard-working people. 7:20 a.m. Manchester. Plenty land, beautiful soil. We've got lots of carrots happening. Irish potato happening. You're not going to get better than this. So I'm a big advocate for supporting local farmers and importing when necessary. You know, obviously there are occasions when you'll need to import, but the priority, in my view, should be at home first. At home first. And then, because you're not getting... Oh, I mean, I mud up my boot too much. Well, I can wash them off. You are in a farm after all, Fiona. Ha ha. So this is Jam Fam to the motherland. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Oh. Actually, another talking point. Maybe this is a good time for me to talk about things that I do not like about Jamaica. Things that I don't like about Jamaica. Oh. I was actually talking to my daughter about that this morning. Jamaicans like to gatekeep. Saying it with my chest. Oh. Jamaicans don't like to help. Most, not all, most appear to not want to help unless them I get something. You know, gone are the days where people say, yeah man, me can show you this, and me can tell you that, and me can help you with this, without saying, how are you, give me? You know, not knowing sometimes you can give without expecting anything, and you'll find that, you know, when you give naturally, look how pretty that is, naturally you receive. But yeah, that's one of the things that I don't like about Jamaicans. Freddy, for sure, if you know something, you don't want to tell somebody else. Because what? Stop gatekeeping, man. Let things circulate. That's my thinking. Anyways, I'm going to log out for now. It's going to be a bit of a racket here with the machine. So we've got potatoes over there, lots of land, sweet potato here. Beautiful slips. And we've got carrots further up. So come jam, like, comment, subscribe. Let me see who's saying hi, so I can give you a shout out. Please subscribe, whoever's here. Vu1892, hello. Thank you for your comments. Ocean Eyes, hello to you as well. Where are you joining from? Say where you're joining from. That would be nice to know. Because I know that currently what I see is Jamaica. One Jamaica, big up Jamaica. United States, Canada, Korea, India. Yeah, those are the places that I've seen quite a bit. Listen to this. This is what I love about the country. That's what I love about country. Just the sounds. But support local, support Jam Fam. Like, comment and subscribe. UK. I'm from the UK as well, Vu1892. Currently in Manchester. Where are you from in the UK? Let me know where you're from in the UK. That would be nice to know. Have you been to Jamaica before? Are you planning to come to Jamaica? That would also be nice to know. If you're intending on coming to Jamaica, if you are, you'd be more than welcome. Oh, Liverpool, nice. I've been to Liverpool once. I haven't been back as I broke my 5th metatarsal in a go-kart at that Butlins place, and yeah, I wasn't impressed about that. Hence I haven't been back. But it'll be lovely to see you in Jamaica at some point. Here I am. Morning. You can also come to Jamaica and enjoy yourself, as one would expect, in the farm. So where are we? It's 7:26. But I always like people to just take a moment, breathe, reflect, inhale, exhale, and this is the perfect time for you to do it. Oh, well, let me see if I can move further away from that. Shame I didn't do it a bit earlier, so you can listen to the birds and take in the sounds of nature. Everyone get outside into nature. Everyone try and grow something, as this is the best time to do it. This is what I love about nature. Whenever I see anything like this, it makes me think about nature. On the note of what I was saying about what I don't like about Jamaicans, where they like to gatekeep and they're scared to share. Look, they're not scared to share. And everything's happening nicely. Everybody's intertwined, doing their own little thing, holding their own little lane. That's what nature shows. I'm just like that anyway. But nature even more so highlights that. You don't need to be scared about sharing. You give, you receive. You help one person, you find that when it's your time to need some help, it's there in abundance. Not, I know this, I know that, I'm not telling that, I'm not saying this. Friday, man. So, I'm sure he should have protective gear on. Spraying his crop. Oh no, he said he's clearing the land to farm some more things here. I am in Manchester, Mandeville, Manchester, in Jamaica, and it is 7:29 a.m. Do subscribe, do have a look on TikTok also, do share, have a look at all of the content, because here at Jam Fam, it's all about life is a journey and keeping things moving. And just like nature, sometimes you have sunny days, sometimes you have rainy days, but everything doesn't stay the same, you know. So it's all about having a positive mindset, and things like this, coming and touching a tree, even though I usually prefer my trees to oh, I saw a lizard. I usually prefer my trees to be a bit more healthy looking, but there's something about this tree that's calling me that I love. Something about this tree that I really love. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but yeah, get out into nature, touch a tree, ground yourself. This is the time, now more than ever, to ground yourself. All right, guys, so thank you for joining. Who's this? UK Manchester. Oh no, Manchester, Jamaica. No, not Manchester, UK, Manchester, Jamaica. Because you need to think, VU 1892, that, you know, all these names and things for towns, it goes back to slavery, doesn't it? So you'll find most of the places that are in Jamaica are names that are in the UK due to slavery, colonial times. We've got Spaldings. What else have we got that's like from the UK? But yeah, this is Manchester, Jamaica, not Manchester, UK, but there is like a Spaldings. There's Devon over here. Lots of different places that have the same name, coming from the UK. But this is definitely Manchester, Jamaica, beautiful. And what I'm trying to encourage here at Jam Fam to the Motherland is, you know, just like-minded people that believe in positivity, believe in growing, believe in connecting, believe in sharing. And, you know, I'm wanting support for local farmers. As you can see, you know, Jamaicans, they want to work and they're hard working, but from what I've seen, it appears that there could be more support from the government, because I don't know, I've had all kinds of like comments over there on TikTok about BSEs and MBAs and all the rest. I've been to university, and for me, it doesn't take university to realise that it's common sense. You've got all of this land, you've got all of the perfect conditions, so you know, at some point you've got to invest in the country and invest in the people. I can't see why we should be importing fruits and vegetables that are grown in the country when you've got land. And I certainly know that Manchester, if you want to connect, if anyone sees this and thinks, oh yeah, you know what she's talking makes sense, you can connect Jam Fam, JAMFAM, to the Motherland at gmail.com. My name is Fiona, and I'm able to connect you with local farmers, people also that would love the opportunity to work. I also believe that we should be teaching this kind of thing in schools, because the world is ever changing, and young people should be aware that, you know, it's not just about going and working a 9 to 5, working in the fields, working anything that has to do with your hands, is my view, is what I tell my children. Anything to do with your hands, you can't fail. Anything that can do with, you know, you being a creative individually, you can't fail. And it's all about entrepreneurs as well, working for yourself. Hence, I rate the people in the market every day, because in my view, they're entrepreneurs, business owners, and they just need the support from the government, infrastructure. I had one person comment saying that beautiful, he thought Kaneshi in Ghana, the Kaneshi market looked, because I've also been, and we'll also be going back to Ghana. Ghana's another beautiful country, but I must say, nowhere no better than yard. When me check it out, and I can tell you I've checked it out. So yeah, waffling as per usual, but for now, please like, comment, subscribe, Join the Jam Fam journey. Oh my God, I really think this is, actually, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Because if the government supports local farmers, he's not going to be there spraying, covering his nose with a hoodie. He's going to have the proper things on his face to cover his face. You know, prime example of why you need support and, you know, the right education to do things properly, because we've got everything that's needed here, apart from what it looks like in my eye is support. Because I could go on as well, just things that I've observed, like taking the local transport, is I don't understand why taxi drivers, minibus drivers, for instance, the congestion charge in the UK, you pay one price per day and you go up and down, in and out as much as you like. Here, every time you cross that toll road, you better know you're paying again. And I don't think that's right for the minibus or taxi drivers, because when they get to their destination, it's not as though they're picking up passengers and moving again. There's a queuing system, so they might not be moving for another 2 hours. But yet every time that they take the toll road, they have to pay another toll charge. And from what I've seen with my own eyes, it's a lot of money. But yeah, thank you for joining. Please do one thing. Just subscribe, please, Jam Fam, to the motherland at gmail.com.